Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Brandon and welcome back to episode 25 of the Integrity Online Dynasty. And in today's episode, we're going to be taking on Purdue. Now my opponent, Groat28 and I, are both ready to get this game started. So we're going to go ahead and play right now. And then afterwards, I'll give you all the updates on our recruiting and everything else. Because right now, we are ready to play. And there it is, Ross-Ade Stadium. Bit of a cool story for you guys real quick. Brooke and I actually got to go there, walk the train tracks, and help Penn State bring home a win against Purdue in their blackout. It was a really cool environment though. I mean, they have their student section right on top of the away team sideline with all their interesting chants. The lights flicker whenever they score, and it was really just an awesome place to play at. Let's see what happens today though. And here we go. We come out in the single back with Strange on the right side and Noah Kane in the backfield. Handoff goes to Kane on the first play, and he goes up the middle and will have a first down and a pickup of about 13. A great start for Penn State there. Come out empty now on 1st and 10. Looking for something over the middle. Roberson takes a snap, throws it quickly to Parker Washington, and Parker Washington will turn the corner, get outside, be up across the 50 and down inside the 30. A huge play there, and Penn State is on the move. Handoff goes to Noah Kane to the left. He will try to get outside, but a good user tackle there by Groat28, and he's only able to pick up 6. We'll come out empty here for the first 3rd down. 3 yards to gain. We'll try and look over the middle again here. Roberson takes the snap. Pressure comes from the left. He will go left to try and avoid it. He will run it and have a first down up to about the 13-yard line. Come out trips right here for 2nd and 7. Roberson has Kane to his left, now takes a snap. He will roll right, and he will throw that one to an open Daniel George, who makes the catch and gets into the end zone. A 9-yard touchdown, and Penn State scores quickly off their first drive. We'll see how Purdue's offense reacts. Led by Michael Alemo, and he'll need to have a big day today to upset Penn State. Call some adjustments on the first play. That'll be a handoff to King Doru, and he will have a gain of about 7 there to make it 2nd and 3. They come out empty here. 3 receivers to the right. That's Milton Wright in motion. And the throw will be caught by David Bell over the middle. A nice sliding grab to pick up the first. And Purdue will go no huddle here. Looks like they'll stay empty. Same formation. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Wright goes in motion again. He's going to be coming across the middle. Alemo throws that one over the middle. It's picked off by Brandon Smith. A huge change in momentum there as Purdue was trying to go tempo, but instead the linebacker comes up with the pick to give Penn State the ball back. Come out trips left and put Strange on the right side of the line. Roberson takes the snap. He will look through that one over the middle to Brenton Strange, and he will be just short of the first down, making it 2nd and inches. Handoff to Kane out of the eye, and he goes up the middle and will have a first down to about the 32 there. Come out strong left and try to run it off tackle here. Kane gets the handoff, swerves inside, now back outside. Look out, he has room down the sideline, and he will score. A 32-yard touchdown run for Noah Kane, and Penn State is up 14, driving the Kane train. Now down 14, Purdue really needs their offense to put together a good drive here. Alemo comes out empty, takes the snap. He is pressured by Tyler Rudolph, and the ball comes out on the sack, and it is recovered by Brandon Smith. And Penn State gets another huge turnover in just the first quarter, again from Brandon Smith. Handoff goes to Kane on the counter, and he goes left, and he will be stopped just short on another user tackle by Groat. But it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Come out in the eye with 3 tight ends on the field. Theo Johnson, the fullback. Handoff goes to Noah Kane, who goes up the middle, untouched, into the end zone. And Penn State increases their lead now to 21-0. And Purdue really needs just something now. Down 21, they'll come out empty. Alemo takes the snap, throws that one to the right to Milton Wright, and he picks up 4 there, and again they will go no huddle. 2nd and 6 with just a minute left in the first quarter. They will stay empty. 3 receivers to the left now, 2 to the right. Payne Durham is on that right side. Alemo takes the snap, looking to throw. He fires that one over the middle and nearly picked off, but a completion there to Brock Thompson. A first down on a pickup of 19, and Purdue will go no huddle again here. They will stay empty. Same formation. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Almost jumped off sides. He throws that one short to David Bell, and he will have a first down. A gain of 11, and Purdue continues their tempo offense here. Might be trying not to take a lot of time off that clock. They'll stay in empty. 3 receivers to the right now. Alemo making some adjustments. Now takes the snap and drops back. Throws over the middle, and it is incomplete. Looking for David Bell, but it was instead knocked away by Mr. Everywhere, Brandon Smith. Takes the snap and will look to throw. That one goes over the middle, and it is caught by Milton Wright. A pickup of 13 and a first down there. Put Wright in motion here. He's going to come across the middle. Alemo throws it to Wright, who makes the catch anyway and has 7 yards there to make it 2nd and 3, and Purdue goes back to their no-huddle offense.
They come out in a 5-wide set.
They will stay empty here. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. They keep Durham on that left side. Alemo taking his time, now takes the snap. He will throw that one to the right, and it is caught by Brock Thompson for 5 yards and a first to end the first quarter. And they will switch to Durham, and they will put him in motion to the left. Alemo takes the snap, and he will look to the left and throw it to Payne Durham, who has his first catch of the day, a gain of 6 to about the 10-yard line. Alemo comes out in the shotgun here with Doru to his right. 2 receivers on either side. He takes the snap. He will look, be pressured, throw that one over the middle to King Doru, who will make the catch and get into the end zone. And the score is now 21-7. Come out empty ourselves and look to throw over the middle. Roberson takes the snap. He will look and dump that one off short to Noah Kane, who will fight forward and have a first down. Come out bunch quads left here on 3rd down. Cannot have the momentum swing to Purdue. Roberson takes the snap and throws that quickly to Keandre Lambert-Smith, who makes the catch and has the first down across the 50-yard line. Trips right for 2nd and 6, and we'll be looking over the middle here. Roberson puts Parker Washington on a slant, now takes the snap, and he is pressured but throws it short to Noah Kane, who will have a first down there, just barely. Come out in the eye and look to throw. Either a tight end over the middle or Dotson to the left. Roberson takes the snap and will roll left, and he will run up the middle himself and have a first down. Come out bunch left and try to run here. Call a few fake adjustments first though. Roberson hands it off to Noah Kane, and he will go to the left, and he will be stopped just short of the first, but he will actually stay on his feet, and he will push forward and have a first down on a crazy play there. Alright, gonna pull out one of the tricks from my playbook right here. So I know that Grote was in the live stream when I ran this against Deke. And if he's in man, then I'll run it the exact same way with Noah Kane to the right. But if it's zone, I don't think he'll be expecting me to go to the left. So we'll put Noah Kane in motion to the right, and it looks like it's zone, and it is. Roberson rolls to the left and will fire that one to a wide open Daniel George for his 2nd touchdown of the day. The trickery works as Penn State marches down and reclaims their lead of 21 points. We'll see if Purdue can do anything with 27 seconds here. Start out empty. Alemo taking his time. 7 seconds on the play clock. Still ticking down, and now takes the snap. He will look, and he will throw that one outside, and it will be caught by David Bell. A pickup of 7, and 22 seconds remain. And they will go no huddle here. Clock stops because they got out of bounds, but they will hurry up anyway. Really needing a score before halftime. They'll stay empty. Alemo takes the snap. He will fire that one over Brandon Smith to David Bell, who fumbles. Recovered by A.J. Litton, knocked out by Jair Brown, and Penn State gets the ball back with 16 seconds. We'll come out empty and see if we can do anything before halftime. Roberson takes the snap, and he's going to have a wide open Brenton Strange, who makes the catch and will be inside the 15 and close to out of bounds at about the 14. We'll call a timeout anyway. Come out bunch right and see if we can get into the end zone. Roberson takes the snap. He'll dump that one off short to Brenton Strange, who will be turned away after a gain of 5, and I think we'll just take our 3 here. Stout lining it up, and I think that looks good to me. His kick is up, and it is good, and Penn State increases their lead to 24 at halftime. And if Purdue wants to make a comeback, it has to start here. Come out empty. Right goes in motion. Alemo takes the snap and throws that to the right to David Bell, who breaks away from 3 defenders. And look out, he's up across the 50 and out of bounds at the 47. And that's the start to the second half that Purdue needed. Alemo takes the snap and will look to throw. He has all kinds of time. He will roll left, and he will take that one himself, and he will slide at about the 22-yard line. Michael Alemo uses his legs and gets a huge play for Purdue. Takes the snap. Extra rusher is picked up well, and that one is complete to Abdur-Rahman Yassin. A nice pickup there, and it's 1st and goal for Purdue. And they will go no huddle here. Driving quickly to start this second half. We'll stay empty. We'll try and bring some pressure here. Alemo calls some adjustments. Takes the snap. He will look and he will fire that one over the middle. I couldn't stay with him. And it's a touchdown for Payne Durham. The score is now 31-14, and Purdue is not going anywhere. Trips left here for 2nd and 10. Roberson takes the snap. He will look and throw that one, and it's caught by Parker Washington, and he will roll forward for a first. Come out empty here for 2nd and 6. Look over the middle, unless it's zone. Could have Dre on the streak. Roberson takes the snap. It is zone, and look out, Dre makes the catch at the 40. He has one man to beat, and he will not be caught. Touchdown, Penn State. A massive 58-yard catch and run by Keandre Lambert-Smith, and Penn State is back in the driver's seat. And he will hand it off to Doru, who goes up the middle, out of the eye, and will have about 5 yards there. And Doru is slow to get up, looks to be in some pain there. They'll come out empty for 3rd and 5. Durham on the line on that left side. Could be that out route again. Alemo takes the snap. It will not be. He'll throw for Brock Thompson, but it is swatted away by Tyler Rudolph, and it's 4th and 5 for Purdue. Penn State will come out at about the 34-yard line after that punt. They'll start out empty. Roberson takes the snap. He will look, and he will throw that one to Brenton Strange on the right side, who has a first on a gain of close to 11. Trips right here, and will look downfield. Roberson takes the snap, and he is sacked! Purdue has been bringing extra pressure all day, and Branson Dean finally gets home for a loss of 9 on the sack. And let's see if Purdue can come up with their first stop of the day. Penn State will look for the first, come out empty. Roberson takes the snap. He'll throw that one to Brenton Strange, and Brenton Strange will fight forward and have a first. And Purdue can just not catch a break from this explosive Penn State offense. Pitch to the right goes to Kane. He's got blocks, and look out. He gets by a defender and has room in front of him. He is up across the 15 and will be tackled at about the 11-yard line there. Handoff goes to Kane, and he will go up the middle but be stuffed. No gain there, and that should take us into the 4th quarter. Come out empty here, and we'll make some adjustments at the line. We'll look over the middle here on 3rd and 8. Roberson takes the snap. He will fire that one into a tight window, and into the end zone goes Lonnie White, and that's another touchdown for the Nittany Lions. Thought Grote might pick it off for a second, but Lonnie White came up with it and got into the end zone. Not a lot has gone right today for Purdue, but they would probably like another consolation score here. Come up, trips right, and Alemo will keep it on the read option, but a good read and tackle by Zariah Fisher makes it only a gain of 3. And Alemo will hand that one off to Doru on the right side, and he will push forward and have a first. Good to see him back out there for the Boilermakers. Handoff goes back to Doru on the left, and he will be tackled after a gain of about 3 to make it 3rd and 5. Alemo will hand it off to Doru, who goes off tackle and will be just short of the first, making it 4th down and 2. And they will go for it here. Gotta be thinking run, especially with 2 tight ends to the right. King Doru in the backfield. Alemo will take the snap and hand it to Doru, and I whiffed on the tackle with Marquise Wilson. And King Doru picks up the first to keep this Purdue drive alive. Durham goes in motion to the left, and he will line up at fullback, gets a good block on Brandon Smith, and King Doru will have about 5 yards on that one. They go back to Doru, and he will be up the middle and have a first to about the 34-yard line. Again to Doru, who goes up the middle and will be upended after a gain of 5 to make it 2nd and 5. And the handoff goes again to Doru, who is met by A.J. Litton and Adisa Isaac in the backfield for a loss of 2, and it's 3rd and 7. They will come out in the eye, and we'll see if they stick to the ground game here. Under 20 seconds left in the game. Alemo taking his time, now takes the snap, and he will look to throw, fires that one outside, and it is dropped by Payne Durham, and it's 4th and 7 with 12 seconds left. And they'll come out empty to see if they can convert. No point in really doing anything else at this point. Alemo's got 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, now takes the snap. He looks and is pressured and throws that one, and it's picked off by A.J. Litton. And look out, he's got 1 man to beat, and he will be tackled at the 40-yard line. The 4th turnover of the day, and Penn State will close this game out on offense. Roberson will hand this one off to Noah Kane, who goes up the middle for about 7, and that is your ball game. Penn State beats Purdue by a final score of 45-14. Show you guys the player stats real quick, as even in the rain, Roberson had a monster day, missing only 1 pass and having 4 touchdowns. Noah Kane still had over 100 yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns for the Kane train, and receiving a great day, spreading the ball out for a lot of different guys. Defensively, though, was the biggest part of the game, as we had 4 total turnovers and a sack, which was a strip sack for Tyler Rudolph, and just an overall great day for the defense, even though we allowed 14 points to a good opponent, but really just a dominant game defensively. Show you guys the team stats real quick. Purdue did get unlucky with 2 fumbles, but I don't really think that made the difference, as Penn State had a pretty lopsided victory here. Alright, so now that the game is over, I'll give you guys a quick update on our recruiting. So we are still trailing on Frank Burnett, but we have a big lead on Tim McDonald, which is nice. But unfortunately, Bob Parks has locked us out, and I don't really feel like it's worth pursuing him anymore. We do have leads, however, on both cornerbacks, Thomas Lewis and Damian Blake, and we are trailing ever so slightly for Mike Bass and Willie Jude, but we still have our lead on Jonathan Dobzinski. Still working on Jed Penn, but Marcus Harris is a really nice outside linebacker. Will Jackson's another cornerback we've got the lead on. And then Ken Horn is actually who we're going to be offering our scholarship to today to try and catch up to SMU. And then scrolling through just a couple of other small guys here. Paul Coe, the kicker, we're still working on, as well as a couple of other specialists and just small guys that I've seen. Jesse Walton could be nice, but not leading on many of them. But we do have our first commitment, which is tight end Ryan Parker, which I'm extremely happy about. But unfortunately, Roderick Williams has committed to Notre Dame, Disappointed in that because obviously would have loved to get him as a good fullback. And then our backup right now is Justin Crenshaw, who is actually a bust. So I'm really disappointed in that, but I guess he's better than nothing, so we'll try and pursue him this year. Next thing that I wanted to show you guys that have come out are the BCS rankings. We're number 1 at 7-0, and then right behind us are Georgia and Houston, but Houston plays user WVU this week, so they're going to go down, and Wake Forest is the first user team behind us. Buffalo is 5, they've only played FCS schools really, and we've got Deke at 6 and Clemson at 7. Keep scrolling through. Oklahoma only dropped to 11 at 4-3. And then keep going. We've got Northwestern at 14, which is nice to see. And then West Virginia is the last user team at 24. And the last thing I wanted to show you guys was the Heisman Watch, where Noah Cain is at 3rd, behind Christian Turner and Sean Tyler. But interesting to note is that Kennedy Brooks from Oklahoma has jumped into the Heisman Watch at number 4. Well guys, that's about all I have for you in this episode, and as always, gotta give a huge shout out to my opponent, Groat28. I think the skill levels were a whole lot closer than the score suggests, but it's always nice to go into Ross-Ade Stadium, even if it wasn't a blackout like it was in real life, and play a good game. So thank you, and I will see you guys next time.